Hello Capricorn, welcome to your monthly reading for December 2025. This is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. We're going to jump right in. Capricorn, if you are new to my channel, by the way, I'm going to give you your astrological overview. Then I will do a full Celtic cross spread. Then I'm going to break it down week by week. We'll pull more cards. Then the other spread. Two things. A, happy birthday, Capricorn. I'm very excited for you. You got a month, okay? You got a big old month ahead. And two, you're going to be on a whole other plane this month. And as you can see, still on my road trip after seeing my family in Thanksgiving. That was a lot of fun. I'm currently in Virginia. It snowed today. But please pay attention to, I'm at a hotel. Please pay attention to the first 2 weeks. I'm going to focus on that, okay? Because I'm also going to be working on your 2026 forecast. So, first 2 weeks, really strong, okay? And then we'll save all the fun stuff when we go into your birthday season. But anyway, here we are, okay? We're in December, the last month of 2025. Congratulations, you made it. But also, bon voyage. Yeah, your journey is just beginning, Capricorn. That's right. December, by the way, it's just a month. It's just a word. We know time is fluid. You're just getting started. You're going to see that this month, okay? Everything from this point forward leads up to the big Saturn-Neptune conjunction in February 2026. You know that, okay? It's not just a new synodic cycle. It's happening at 0 degrees, Aries, the beginning of the beginning, the Aries vortex, never experienced in modern human history, right? So that's the Great Reset, not New Year's. That's the Great Reset. I've been telling you month after month, out with the old, in with the new, ever since the Prism Portal. If you don't know what that is, I'll leave that video at the end of this video, what you can expect for you, Capricorn, for the next 2 years of your life, right? So this is a time where you are fully migrating into this new you. So I want you to think about this past summer where you got a glimpse of what your life would be like starting February 2026 if you took all that action, because between now and then, everything will change. Everything, all right? You're gonna have to adapt to this brand new world, this brand new era, this brand new you that the Prism Portal has been doing for you to change into, your spiritual warrior, right? So you've had a lot of time to adjust and to reflect. I mean, not only over the summer when that Prism Portal, the rare grand trine, was in full effect, right? But also September with the eclipses, the rare aspects of October, the hot mess of November. December, quiet. Compared to those past months, quiet. And it's going to start out a little adventurous, yeah? When I say you're going to be on a whole other plane, listen, you've got all this Sagittarius energy. Sagittarius rules your 12th house. 12th house is everything beyond the physical plane. It's borderless, right? It's spirituality, it's intuition, it's rest and retreat, it's healing, okay? So you're going to really tap into your intuitive side this month with all this Sagittarius energy. You got Mars, Venus, and the Sun, obviously, in Sagittarius. So you got a stellium there. Sagittarius is all about being on this quest to expand, right? And bringing more meaning into your life through relationships, travel, education. It's all about broadening your horizons and really being open-minded. It is your 12th house. And so for you, it's just very nebulous is what it is. You are going to feel a lot of this just sparks of intuition. All right. And also, again, healing as well. Remember, Jupiter's still pretty much squaring Chiron, but there is something to be said about relationships for you this month that may be a focus. All right. Now, the other thing is that even though that Sagittarius energy is very happy-go-lucky, these are going to be very fun and like you're going to be buying crystals, okay? This is your 12th house. It's, again, very, very spiritual, but you're definitely going to still be like very like business in the front and the back, because this month is completely owned and operated and licensed and manufactured by Saturn. Yep. Saturn, who officially went direct in Pisces, November 27th, the planet of hard work and discipline, life lessons, karma, right? December's going to feel real for you. For 3 reasons. A, he's been giving you handouts. Saturn, yeah. He's in part of all those, grand water trines. You saw his good side. He was cracking jokes with you. He taught you how to play Puddle of Mud on guitar. He watched Pitch Perfect 1 and 2 with you. No one else would. He did, but his vacation's over, okay? He's back to work as the authority. He's got the ruler out. He's got his aviators on, the ones with the mirrors, yeah? So he's not messing around. And he sees you, okay? The other thing, too, we're entering your season, Capricorn season, a season and an energy, to be frank, that's a little bit more austere and stern and a little sobering. It's all about structure, ambition, and rolling up your sleeves, right? Saturn is your ruler. So do you see what I'm saying? You're going to be in your element. And when I say rolling up your sleeves, you're going to be practically wearing tank top, okay? That's what's happening for you, because Mars, the god warrior, will be moving into your sign as well. And Mars, I'm not sure if you know this, Capricorn, Mars happens to be exalted in your sign, meaning he does his best in your sign over all the other signs. So you got the 2 malefic planets, Mars and Saturn, right? Coming out to play hard this month, meaning you are going to play hard, okay? You're not going to let anything get in your way from reaching your legacy. This is going to be your month. You're going to play by the books. You're going to play by Saturn's rules. You're going to make the rules. Saturn's your ruler. The other thing is 3, Neptune's going direct after being retrograde since July 4th, okay? So that's a big deal. That's, all your spiritual downloads that you've had. Saturn is going to test them now, all right? And you still have a mix of that with all that Sagittarius energy. Just remember, Saturn is reality checks, and he's going to be catching up with Neptune. They're both in Pisces, but that's your 3rd house. You're going to have a lot of tests in communication, in writing projects, PR, advertising, branding, all of that for your brand, launching businesses, things like that. He's going to test you, okay? He's going to make you work, all right, with an E. So, and just for fun, let's throw in 4. Let's throw in 4 things here. Remember that time I said Capricorn energy is austere and a bit stern compared to other signs? Well, we got a stellium in your sign too this month. You got Mars, Venus, Mercury, and the Sun moving into your sign. So that's 4 planets in a sign. That's all about rolling up your sleeves until it's a tank top. So just keep that in mind. You play by Saturn's rules. Yeah, you do the work. Oh, you're going to pass his test. Remember, he is life lessons. And because this is Saturn's month, December can feel like the SATs. But you took those classes, you took the test, you're going to be fine. You took Saturn's classes for 2 years in terms of your 3rd house. 3rd house is also family. It's also siblings. Yeah? You grow with Saturn. Travel could have been a big thing for you. Your local community, how involved were you with that as well? So just know that you've prepared for this moment. And you are going to ace this test, because that's the benefit of all this Saturnian energy. You know that your glyph or your symbol is the mountain goat. They're not known for their descent. So you're going to make it to the top. You're going to yodelay, you're going to, in your tank top, all of that. And the good news is that Sagittarius energy, yeah, it brings in that optimism. It helps soften, Saturn's edges. So let's get started. If you're watching this day, the day that I post it, just know you're probably already feeling full moon in Gemini. Yep. Okay. So this is happening December 4th, Thursday, 13 degrees. It's 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I talk about this full moon a little bit more in the December astrology overview live stream. I'll leave that at the end of this video, the one that I did, right? So just think about what happened for you at the end of May. What seeds did you plant? You probably started a new job. You probably got maybe a new colleague, new boss, new employees, new interns, a lot of work stuff. 6th house is your everyday activities. That's what Gemini rules for you. Your daily routines, it's self-improvement, it's health. Health matters as well. You had a lot of stuff happening. Remember, Uranus moved into Gemini too. There could have been some surprising things since then. But just think, from the end of May, it's a 6-month process. This is your turning point. This is a super moon. It's orbiting close to Earth. You're going to feel it. This is a dramatic full moon. And it's restless energy, okay? It's stimulating. Gemini energy is stimulating. It's restless, rules the nervous system. So just, you're going to feel it, okay? The other thing is there's a lot of clarity that you might have. I mean, full moons do illuminate, right? But and when I say clarity, especially coming after a Mercury retrograde as well, right? But here's the thing about this full moon. It's big, right? It's big because you've got, I'm sorry, I know, I'm trying to, I lost the cushion. I'm down here. Anyway, oh yeah, there's Ruby. I had to make this makeshift bed for her. She didn't want to leave the room. I had to make her turn. Anyway, here's the thing. This full moon is going to be bending the nodes of fate. 13 degrees exact. Like a protractor. So what does that even mean? So this full moon will be squaring the nodes of fate, the North Node in Pisces, South Node in Virgo. That's kind of a big deal for you. For everybody, but for you. Because it's your 3rd and your 9th. So what does that mean? A couple things here. Expect change. Expect change. You got the moon on the lunar nodes of fate. Okay? So not only is it a full moon, it's strong, mutable energy. Just expect change, okay? Fated, all right? Destined change, especially maybe something with your belief system, maybe with the way that you see things, maybe with travel, maybe with education. There just may be something here, all right? The other thing is there's gonna be a little bit of an overload for you up here, yeah? Because you've got both your physical mind and your higher mind activated. So it could be even like a very cerebral time for you, this full moon for you, because Gemini energy is very social too, by the way. It's all about networking. You might be doing a lot of networking. You could also announce something. Gemini energy is also very like gossipy, rumors. Gemini has a gift of gab. So perhaps it would be immutable. Ha ha ha. Anyway. Travel, big thing for you, all right? Maybe you're coming back from a trip, maybe you're planning a trip, maybe there's a writing project, a creative project that you're wrapping up. Maybe you had to see something, right? Maybe there's something here with business, maybe you're making adjustments. Whatever it is going to have a major impact. There could be a contract that's ending for you as well. You've got your 3rd house activated 2 ways here. So this is a big one. This is a big one, okay? It is going to have, here's the thing, when you've got a full moon in Gemini that's squaring the North Node in Pisces, South Node in Virgo, and it's opposite The sun in Sagittarius, that's the formidable sign. So when I say change, there's going to be some change. And you've got a huge pileup in Sagittarius too, in your 12th house with Venus, Mars, and the sun, and even Juno. Yeah? So legal matters. There may be something here with that, with the courts as well. Contracts, like I said, maybe even agreements. But I mean, you've got the moon squaring the nodes, you've got the sun squaring the nodes as well. Just be prepared to adapt and be flexible, okay? There is a life lesson for you in here. It's all about the big picture, yeah? Cross watchers, if you watch for your rising or your moon, or for your celebrity friend, Keanu Reeves, or your husband, it doesn't matter. Mutable signs, Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius, Pisces, are gonna feel this full moon really, really strongly, okay? And if you have any planets in your natal chart, in your birth chart, between 12 to 14 degrees in any of those signs, well, you're gonna feel it actually the most, okay? Now, Saturday, December 6th, you got Mercury trine Jupiter, and Sunday, December 7th, you have Mercury trine Saturn. So it's a package deal again, and yes, another grand water trine. So Mercury's still in Scorpio. I love this for you. Yeah, sure. Mercury in Scorpio is very emo, very, still has that intensity, but, and it is actually going to be a very emotional weekend. Yeah, not only have you got this grand water trine, but the moon is going to be in Cancer all weekend. The moon rules Cancer. So two things for you, Capricorn, a lot of focus and emphasis, not only on home and family, just all this nurturing energy, maternal, paternal energy, heightened emotions and intuition, but feel good energy, right? But you got the grand water trine too. And so the fact that you've got that happening, there is going to be an emphasis on partnerships, on contracts. There's something happening for you. There's something brewing for you. And connecting with other people. You've got a lot of social houses activated over this weekend, so definitely be social. You may want to, it's almost like if you are in a relationship, you're going to want to just kind of, you know, cuddle up at home, yeah, with all this, you know, the Cancer energy. But if you're looking for a relationship, for instance, oh, great time to go out, okay? Or even just do some swiping on your Tinder from home, yeah? Whatever you want. But there is going to be big emphasis on relationships for you, like I said. That may actually play out to be a big thing this month. The other thing is, the reason why I'm harping on this is because you got the moon in Cancer. It's going to conjunct Jupiter in Cancer. The moon rules Cancer. Jupiter's exalted in Cancer. That is your opposite sign. So again, emphasis on partnerships, relationships. It can be work. It doesn't have to be love. It can be one-on-one. It could be your sister. It can be anybody, okay? Your Uber driver. It doesn't matter, okay? Just think one-on-one. And again, legal matters is so highlighted for you. There's something here with contracts. And by the way, think about what happened October 24th to the 26th. Go back to your diary, because that's when we had our first grand water trine with Mercury in Scorpio, yeah? And Jupiter and Cancer, Saturn and Pisces. So Mercury was at the same degree back then. Remember, Mercury went retrograde all the way back to Sagittarius, etc. Like, it was a whole thing, but so it was a little bit more deja vu. Maybe some conversations that you had, agreements, travel, your community, siblings, aunts, uncles, cousins, distant relatives, all of that. There's something coming back up in the scene. Saturn is still going to make you work though, okay? Just effortless energy with a grand water trine. It could be easy work. Who's going to feel this the most? Obviously the water signs. But I am throwing in Virgo and you. So yeah, Earth signs too. Well, just you too. If you have any planets between 24 to 26 degrees in your chart, you'll feel it the most. Now, the other thing is, let me see here. Oh yeah, Monday, December 8th. Okay, here we go. We've got Mars square Saturn, and so you got the two malefic planets in a showdown here. It's a little bit of pressure. It's a little bit of conflict. The big thing about this, you've got Mars in your 12th. You got Saturn in your 3rd. Again, physical mind, higher mind. There's something here going on up here for you. And it could just be this indecisiveness. It could be internalizing a lot. It could even be overthinking. Keep that in mind, right? You could also find yourself that, you could find that maybe your freedom, your self-expression, your beliefs are being tested. Just, again, it's Mars in Sagittarius, Saturn in Pisces, more mutable energy. Be flexible, be adaptable, all right? This is a square off. But it is a square off with Mars and Saturn it's nearing the end of its life cycle. And so Mars in Sagittarius, your 12th, Saturn in Pisces in your 3rd. So there's a little bit more emphasis here on communication for you, and family, and travel, and launching new things, and business, and selling goods. And the reason why is because when I say it's nearing the end of its cycle, if you can think all the way back to August 10th, 2023, when we had Mars conjunct Saturn in Pisces, well, what happened for you around that time? Because that's been a 2-year story playing it out, all right? And now you're at the home stretch. Remember, Saturn is going to be testing you. Saturn's going to be moving into Aries in a few months, out of Pisces. But either way, Mars doesn't like being tested, and Saturn likes to test. So there, again, can be something here that's, even with the 12th house activated, it does bring out those lower expressions, which would be self-sabotage. It could be hidden enemies. It could also be not facing your fears. Mars and Saturn make you face something around this time. So it's all up here, though. So remember, mind over matter, right? Just keep that in mind. There may be some legal matters too. Just practice patience. Mars is physicality, yeah? So remember, I always say use these aspects, don't let them use you. Do some gardening, whack some weeds, go joust at medieval times, whatever you have to do, whatever, you do you, okay? It is gonna be you're gonna feel it. You're gonna feel it. Why will you feel it strongly this day is because Venus in Sagittarius will conjunct the fixed star and Taurus at 10 degrees. We normally do the fixed stars in the second spread, the bonus spread for tier 3 members, but I have something else planned for them, okay? And y'all, if you're a tier 3 member, really good and legendary member, but here's the thing. If you can think back, we're reminiscing. We're going, if you can think back to March when I did a video, it was a channeling session that I did where 525 BC came up, right? I'll leave that video at the end of this video, right? So I do a lot of predictions in my live streams. This was one where a lot came true. But anyway, it was taken back to 525 BC. That was the year we had an occultation between Venus and Antares, meaning Venus passed behind the fixed star, so obscured from view, right? So I'll talk a lot more about this in the Great Awakener. Just know they're going to meet again. And Venus, which is all about love and money and creativity, relationships, in Sagittarius, which is all about honesty and the truth and your values, going to be blending her energies with a royal star of honors and passion, but power to an obsession that can be consuming, that can be extreme, that can bring a little bit of conflict for pleasures. When you have that on the same day that Mars is going to square Saturn, just be mindful, okay? Just be mindful. There may be something here that's really intense for you, Capricorn, because not only do you have that, Saturn being your ruling planet, Mars exalted in your sign, yeah? But also you've got Venus and a conjuncting Antares in your 12th up here. Just be mindful. Try not to withdraw. That's another lower expression, like withdrawal, like isolation, like just don't talk to me. But Venus is social. You got it, right? So keep that in mind. The saving grace of this is that you will have this conjunction trying the moon in Leo, exact, 10 degrees, protractor. And that's really creative energy. It's romantic. It's expressive. Leo's associated with royalty as well. But Leo rules your 8th house, and that's why I say this day can be a little intense for you. There may be something here you really, really, really want. And there may be something here that is on like a whole other level of intimacy, and as well as like deepening relationships. So again, just bear that in mind. Now, mutable signs are going to feel this day the most. If you have any planets 24 to 26 degrees in any of the mutable signs in your natal chart, like I do, you will feel Mars square Saturn the most. Wednesday, no. Nah, I'll tell you, Mercury is going to be opposite Uranus. Surprise. There may be a friend here. There may be a friend, something with a friend, a group that you belong to, social media even, that we're got surprising news, okay? Something out of the blue. Anyway, let's move forward. You've got, oh yeah, Neptune goes direct. I forgot to mention that in the last reading. No, I did mention it. Well, Neptune goes direct this day. That's why I wanted to highlight this. 29 degrees. As you know, that's a critical degree. It's an anaretic degree. It's almost like this graduation, but Neptune's going to be here for some time at 29 degrees. So what does this mean? No longer retrograde, right? It's potent. You're no longer sleepwalking, right? There's any fog or illusion or delusion or sabotage has lifted since July 4th. Because Uranus is at play this day, remember, when these planets move, they move. There may be something here, a bit of a wake-up call, okay? But also your creative side could just be really amplified. But Neptune, again, is in Pisces with Saturn, your 3rd house, yeah? All up here, the mind, but communication. Now, Thursday, December 11th, Mercury does move into Sagittarius. We've already experienced this in October before Mercury went retrograde. Mercury's all about the facts and the details and logic. Sagittarius is more philosophical. He doesn't do well here, right? And it is our 12th house. So it's very like lights on, nobody home, okay? But it's optimistic. So it's all about that compromise, all right? Between the logical mind and the higher mind. But also, you've just got so many planets in your 12th house, and that's why I'm saying you're going to be on a whole other plane, all right? What else is happening for you? Oh, yeah, there's going to be some career stuff, and that may be part of, here's the thing, you've got, we're going to have the moon in Libra, yeah? On this day, and just FYI, I'm letting you know, because it's your birthday season that we're approaching, you're going to have some career stuff happen, okay? You're going to have it on your mind. Partnerships, relationships, yes, that's still a big thing for you. But Libra does rule your 10th. You're going to start seeing all this cardinal activation. We're moving out of mutable energy, which feels like it's been many lifetimes into all this cardinal, okay? You being a cardinal sign, you're going to be in your element, but there is something here to be said about open enemies, all right? So 12th house, hidden enemies. This day, you may see some come to light. Sunday, December 14th, Mars moves into your sign. You're welcome, all right? This is it. Mars in your sign, again, exalted. He just thrives here. It's been 2 years since you've had Mars in your sign. Mars is a planet of drive and ambition and determination, and he's in your sign. That's all about drive and ambition and determination. Very work focused. You're going to be in your element. Capricorns are known to prioritize work. So here's the thing. It's all about setting really, really, really realistic goals, okay? And I'm not saying you haven't been, but we had a lot of planets, half the solar system retrograde. We've had Neptune retrograde. We've just Saturn retrograde, all of that. Remember, Saturn is reality checks and your ruler. So it's almost like you're not even going to recognize who you are. You're changing. There's so much changing about you. But once Mars moves into your sign for about 2 months, whoa, that's jet fuel, okay? You're not going to derail from your priorities or reaching your legacy. You're going to be a productivity machine, okay? So really, really nice. And then Friday, December 19th, we do have that new moon in Sagittarius. The 28 degrees. This is a big one. This is a big one, and I'll tell you why. We will talk more about this in your weekly forecast, but this is in your 12th house. It's just very, very interesting for you. There really is going to be more of a focus on partnerships and some legal matters. Yeah. Maybe even foreign interests, things from abroad. Yeah. Okay. So just bear that in mind. What makes this new moon in Sagittarius really interesting is that it's going to be flanked by the Sun square Saturn, yeah, and Neptune square Saturn, and Venus square Saturn. So there really, really is going to be something that could feel limiting or restrictive around this time. And just don't forget, Saturn is karma, life lessons. There's something here that you're meant to learn. What's really interesting is that the Sun will square Juno around this time. There just really is something that it feels like you want to bring justice to something. Okay? What else is happening for you, Sagittarius? Capricorn, oh yeah, and again, your beliefs, even your systems that you've created or your freedom, like they all could be tested around this time. And it could be someone in your life. It could be a parent, it could be a boss, an authority figure around this new moon. Just ask yourself, what is the truth that I need to see? This is a new moon in Sagittarius at 28 degrees. It's potent. It's really potent. It's you wanting to expand. And there's something like really deep in your gut you've got to connect with, all right? And go for it, right? It's like the full, take those risks, calculated risks, yeah, to explore more wisdom, bringing more wisdom into your life. But Sagittarius is the archer, yeah? So you're going to be setting intentions. Just know with this one, with Saturn, kind of like, what is the thing in basketball when they block the ball? Whatever. That's Saturn right now. You got one shot, all right? You got one shot. The buzzer's about to go off. Buzz. So you've got to take this shot for this new moon because Saturn's going to try to block you. Don't let him get in your way. Now, the other thing is that Sunday, December 21st, happy birthday. So officially in your birthday season, and we have the winter solstice. We will talk about this in your weekly forecast in length. There's a lot happening for you. You just wait till we get to January. Oh, this is, like I said, this is quiet compared to everything that we've gone through as a collective and you individually. But when we get to January, when you got 4,000 planets in your sign, there's going to be so much happening in your sign, Capricorn, okay? But just know, next 4 weeks, you're going to be very focused on structure, on leadership, on building your bridge to February 2026. The great news is just, it brings in all this more grounded energy. Remember, we've had a lot of fire and air energy, so you're going to appreciate this. And then Venus moves into your sign, December 24th. You're going to be very goal-oriented, okay? And especially when it comes to love and relationships and money and creative projects and beauty, all of that. Venus in Capricorn is a little strict, but it's only because there's this high standard and like strong devotion with Venus and Capricorn. Remember, Capricorn is Saturn ruled. It's all about the long term. It's all about commitments. It's in it to win it. It's very pragmatic. Now, the other thing is, so you're going to have Venus in your sign too, all right? So that's really amazing. And then the last thing I'm going to leave you with is Tuesday, December 30th. Yeah, Mars in your sign. Oh, connecting with the nodes of fate. North node, south node, 11 degrees. So this is how we're ending this calendar year with a little bit of this. So again, you're gonna have a fated turning events right at New Year's with the North Node in Pisces, South Node in Virgo. Yeah. Here's the thing. You've got Mars in your sign. You've got to use this, all right? Remember, you create your reality. There is this fated moment that's going to be happening. What are you going to do with this fated moment? Are you going to create this destiny for yourself? One thing that's happening on this day, and remember, North Node in Pisces, South Node in Virgo, that's your third and your ninth, all right? So there may be something, a lot of you are going to be traveling, or find out you're going on a trip, or go back to school, think about going back to school, get an opportunity to go back to school. Maybe you get a letter, like you got accepted to Gordon Ramsay's School of Cooking Fish. Whatever it is, whatever you want to do, you do you. But on this day, we also have a mini grand trine with Mars in your sign, North Node in Pisces, and the Moon in Taurus. So we have a grand Earth trine. You're going to love that. And by the way, if you want to know how the end of 2025 is going to end, oh, you're going to love it. Because on December 31st, the Moon will conjunct Uranus, 27 degrees in Taurus. The Moon happens to be exalted in Taurus. And this is kind of just happening around the time that you got Mars exalted in your sign. The Moon is Cancer's ruler. Jupiter is exalted in Cancer. You've got all these exaltations. It's amazing. And what does that even mean? Uranus rules, or Uranus in Taurus, that rules your fifth house of joy and pleasure and love and romance and sex. Your fifth house. That's on New Year's Eve. And creativity and creative projects, fun. Uranus is all about surprises. Let's get started. Capricorn, let's see what's going on for you for December 2025. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. All right, Capricorn. Yeah. Oh, let me take that down. Capricorn, listen, you're gonna have an amazing birthday season. Just wait till January. I cannot wait. Oh, I can't wait to do your forecast for 2026. I'm telling you, your life is changing like you wouldn't even know. I do a traditional cult across spread, offers the best overview. Yep. I need a new line for a new year, brand new era. If we need to pull clarifiers, you know that we will. Secondly, Capricorn, you know I love y'all. Oh, shoot. How are y'all doing? What? Why? Listen, I'm looking, honestly, this is your month. There's so much happening for you this month. There's this, this card fell over. Okay, let's see what's going on. Yeah, you're good. You're fine. What can I give you? Give you a macaron. All right, anyway, listen, you're good. You're fine. Capricorn, you made this easy for me. We're gonna just breathe through this. You got the Queen of Wands. You're stepping up right away. People are noticing you, yeah? You gotta put your energy out there, vibrate at that high frequency, but people are noticing you. Queen of Wands, she's an entrepreneur, yep. She's a businesswoman, and she's charming AF. She has that natural ability, that knack to just, wow, generate that energy. You know, when she gets whatever she wants, right? But people pay attention to her. It's like if, Julia Roberts walks into a room, everyone's gonna stop everything, okay? Jugglers are gonna stop juggling. That's Julia Roberts, that's the energy she has. Just like that Queen of Wands. Okay, she's got that sunflower in her hand. Sunflowers in her throne too, you see that? Those sunflowers exist in the actual sun card. They have the power of the sun. Therefore, she holds that power, which is optimism. It's vitality. It's this driving life force. You're going to feel it from the get-go. And they're, again, very work, career oriented. But if you're not here for any of that, just for passions, it's wands. Yeah? Very invigorating. I love this energy for you. Oh, fearless energy. Now, with that attitude, yeah, look at what you get. You got judgment. Oh, and the heart of your spread. What did I say? Buckle up. You're about to go through some big change, big spiritual change. What I say about this 12th house activity, very spiritual. It's very just, again, a lot of healing. You see that here too. I mean, you got Archangel Gabriel in the heart of your spread. Remember, this is a monthly forecast. You see him blowing the trumpet. That's healing. What is sound? It's healing. What is sound? It's frequency. What's sound? It's vibrations. It's energy. It's healing. Sound is healing. So much as waking the dead, right? What did I say about all this Sagittarius energy? It's seeking a more meaningful life, bringing more meaning into your life, more meaningful life experiences. This is your wake-up call. This is a spiritual awakening. And so it's almost like there's something that you may feel that this month, it's just you're gonna have a calling. You're gonna hear your calling. Okay? I love it. You got the Page of Swords too in your challenge area. I don't mind it. Two things here. A, yeah, there may be someone a little bit younger that you just kind of have to, it can be an intern, it can be an employee, someone young. They may have an opinion. Just letting you know, all right? The other thing, it might be one of your children. It could be someone in the family. There's also, when you see what's happening here, remember what I said. You, out of all the signs, have this big emphasis on the physical mind and the higher mind, yeah? So find that balance, that compromise, but the Page of Swords is a messenger. So there may be a message that you hear that you're just like, eh. But it was meant to happen. That's your fated moment in order for you to have that spiritual awakening, that wake-up call. Because look, you got the Six of Swords in your crown. And this is, look at my finger. It's right on, it's on the turbulent waters. Look at the direction they're going. That's from chaos to calm. Up here, Swords of the mental suit. Communication, ideas as well. Remember, you have all this third house activity. Even that full moon in Gemini. Yep, so pay attention. Gemini rules the third. So there's something here you definitely are going to hear. You needed to hear. Okay? You needed to hear. It helps you move forward. Tower. And the root of your spread. You might feel this month that it just feels a little, that's that 12th house energy, to be honest. But the tower is actually attributed to Mars. Mars is moving into your sign. This is in the root of your spread. Are you holding things together, or are things, is Saturn really gonna test you to your limits? It feels, again, whatever happens was meant to happen and you needed it. It was necessary. Something is not working and you know it. Okay? If you don't know it yet, you're gonna know. You got the tower. I don't want you to fear the tower. So a lot of people are just, when they see this card, they're like, no, the tower moment, it doesn't happen to you, it happens for you, right? But it is in the root of your spread. So there really could be something where you feel like you representing the 10th house, but also Saturn being your ruler. Is there something that you don't feel that structure in? Do you feel like it's a wobbly bridge? It doesn't make, you don't feel confident with that. Things have to be for you. There's something here. Did I talk about partnerships? I did, yeah. There may be something that may be something too, where you've got to really figure out for yourself, does this have legs moving into February 2026? But either way, you may make a big adjustment, okay? And it's the best thing that could have ever happened to you. Remember, what comes after the Tower of the Star, right? And then what's in your future? The Nine of Cups. It's the wish come true card. It's a card of complete satisfaction and enjoyment. It's you getting what you want and feeling proud of yourself. Like him. All right? You're going to be good. It's emotional fulfillment. You're going to be good. Let's get to your stuff. Capricorn, y'all are amazing. What are y'all doing for your birthdays? What else is going on for you? Oh, if you like this reading, be great if you like, subscribe, leave comments, share, all of that. And yeah. Come on, what a year it's been. What a year. And we're here. We're at 2026, right around the corner. Capricorn, what's going on? I love y'all. Let's see what's going on. Oh yeah, Oh, interesting. You have the Nine of Swords is reversed though. I don't do reversals. Every card has a shadow side and a light. Anyway, even with that Queen of Wands, you see the black cat that represents her shadow side. Remember, you've been coming out of, if you confronted your shadow side through Scorpio season, through Mars in Scorpio, where Mars was in his domicile, oh yeah, you're stronger, you're more confident, all of that. But anyway, you have the Nine of Swords. Get out of your head. Here's the thing. Remember how I said it could be even like a very cerebral month with you, with a stellium in Sagittarius, and then you got that stellium in your sign. You've got the full moon in Gemini up here, yeah? Sagittarius energy in general, just 9th house activity. You have the South Node in Virgo activated, Saturn and Neptune and Pisces activated, your 3rd and your 9th. I mean, that's a lot of, and it is your birthday season. So there could be a lot happening up here, but you see that there is a sense of, someone may have said something to you that you weren't really happy with, or it could have been circumstantial, but whatever it is, whatever it was, again, had to happen. Look at where it leads, right? And so this is just saying you can't let those swords stack over your head. And there is something to be said about hidden enemies and open enemies this month as well, okay? Don't let them take your power, because that's what's happening here. There's someone that's put this person in this situation where they feel hopeless, all right? Don't let anyone ever make you feel that way. And that's the other thing. You create your reality. I say that all the time. You see the roses and the comforter here. You see those amazing astrological symbols. So there's something here where again, something destined, something fated that may have had to happen. But what I say about the mountain goat, you're the mountain goat. You just keep climbing up, all right? And in order to do that, you gotta get out of that bed, right? Remember the 12th house, confronting your fears. But remember, fear is fiction. Knight of Cups. You're good. You're fine. Someone's coming through. I told you partnerships is a big thing this month. It doesn't have to be love either. It can be platonic. It can be work-related. There's someone coming through for you. And it's amazing. It's really good. And this Knight of Cups actually bears great news. You're going to be fine. There's a sense of you being in it to win it. You really want something for the long term. And there's your emotional fulfillment with the Nine of Cups and the Knight of Cups. Really romantic energy. Also, just a lot of creativity too. Five of Pentacles. Listen, I don't mind it because where it is in your staff, it really is just saying that you're ready to move forward. You don't want anyone holding you back anymore. If it feels that way. Yeah. You don't want to feel isolated. You don't want to feel shunned. And again, be mindful of that with all this 12th house activity, which is isolation and withdrawal. But it does feel like someone is making you feel that way. Or it's like you just don't want to face that reality. You've got to. You have to. There's also something here where it just feels like there's a part of you that you don't want to let go of something as well. You feel like if someone leaves, and again, it doesn't always have to do with love. It can be, Pentacles are your physical world, right? It's your physical realm. But it can be career. It's Pentacles, right? So it's almost like you don't want someone to leave you. And that could be what's taking up too much headspace. It could be like maybe over the full moon in Gemini, you did hear something like a little rumor that your boss or favorite boss was leaving or something like that. You're like, oh no, my whole life world is going to change. It's my favorite boss. What if, Devil Wears Prada situation, etc. Well, look, it was meant to happen. You're going to be fine. You got the King of Cups. You're going to be absolutely fine. All right? This is emotional stability. This is having that emotional confidence, emotional intelligence. This is someone who is the rock for other people, someone highly compassionate. It's a lot of empathy, but also that self-love. Now, let's break it down week by week, Capricorn. Let's see what's going on for you the first week. First week, yeah, we know that the biggest thing will be that full moon in Gemini. Actually, it's the only thing. Well, we got the Grand Water Trine as well. So let's see what is going on for you the first week of December. Capricorn, you're good. So yeah, even with all that Sagittarius energy, with that Three of Wands, you're ready. You're ready to go explore, to broaden your horizons. You see this card is all sky. What do we say? The sky's the limit. It's a 3. 3 is all about advancement and growth and maturation and development. But you gotta leave your village. And he's very curious. He wants to go explore, all in the name of self-exploration, learning who he is. It's all about that meaning of life, right? And of your life and what you want, or bringing what's meaningful into your life. Now, let's see the second week. And so go forth, okay? Second week, you've got Mars square Saturn. That really is going to be a thing. And don't forget, Venus is going to conjunct Antares. Let's see here. Neptune goes direct. Mercury moves into Sagittarius. And then Mars moves into your sign. The biggest thing, obviously, would be Mars moving into your sign. But that's just a loaded week with all these ingresses. All these transits. There's a lot. There's a lot of shifts. A little bit of ground rubbling. Okay? But let's see what's going on for you. Second week of July. Just kidding. December. Oh. King of Pentacles. Oof. You're good. Yeah. You're good. You're really good. So, with the King of Pentacles, this is someone who is highly pragmatic, really grounded, very practical, has a lot of Capricorn energy, even though that card's attributed to Taurus, still Earth energy. But this is ownership. It's ownership. Look at his hand over the pentacle. This is confidence. This is taking care of his own. And so there is this like stepping up, but like, what did I say? That CEO energy with Mars in your sign. There you go, okay? Creative director, however you want. But there's a lot of freeness here. And when I say wealth, right? He is the richest king. Look at him integrated in his harvest. You can't distinguish his harvest from his robe. You see that? That's true wealth. Lives, breathes. He is wealth. And wealth comes in so many forms. Remember, pentacles are a physical realm. And so material wealth, but also physical wealth, spiritual wealth, family wealth, whatever, you're going to feel it. Second week when Mars moves, jet fuel. But also just Neptune going direct is really nice for you too. Okay, that's your third house. Third house is so curious. It's so adventurous. It's restless too. All right, let's see what's going for you the third week. Third week, is the new moon in Sagittarius. A lot of Saturnian energy around it. Again, don't let that take away from this new moon. That's really amazing, okay? It's all about seeking your truth and exploring this new world for you. And it's very spiritual for you. It's your 12th house. But let's see what's going on. And remember, partnerships, still a big thing here. It's a Jupiter-ruled new moon. So Jupiter being exalted in Cancer, and Jupiter also, traditionally ruling your third anyway. There's something with partnerships and contracts that may be really big around this new moon. But you got to plant those seeds. Let's see what's happening for you for the third week of December. New moon, new you. Brand new air, brand new world. There you go. You're good. You got the Fool. You got the Fool. What did I say earlier all about taking risks? Oh, you got this. You got this. Calculated risks, okay? With all the Saturn energy. But even still, I feel like those squares, I think they're just going to motivate you. Yeah? Wow. You're moving at this. You're good. You're going to be fine. It's like game on, okay? Anything that you want, just know that you've got to have that confidence. You got to have that belief and that self-belief. And again, that is that Sagittarius energy, but you do have to take that risk, and you need to have self-belief to take that risk, okay? Because what does that do? Taking a risk, it builds confidence. You have to have confidence in the universe. You see the full abundance of the sun there. Optimism, right? You're going to be good. Last week, we move into your birthday season. Happy birthday, the winter solstice. Venus moves into your sign, and then we got Mars in your sign, aligning with the nodes. Wow. Trine the north node, sextile the south node. There really is something. You're going to end this year with a bang. There's something really big happening for you. Remember the moon conjuncting Uranus and Taurus as well. You got that grand Earth trine and Taurus. There's a lot. Really nice. Let's see what's happening the last week of December, Capricorn. Oh, you got decisions. You got your own card. This is your card, by the way. The Two of Pentacles. It does look like there's going to be some changes after the Fool, and then you just got to make some adjustments. That's it. The Two of Pentacles, there's something new here, right? There's something, it's like you are just moving into something new by the end of the year. And it's all about that adjustment. And you're going to be fine. You're going to be great. You're going to be really good. It could be a new job, new career, whatever it is, just find that balance, bring that balance into your life. And speaking of jugglers, there you go, right? There is a sense of, at this point, how much longer do you want to juggle for? So the fact that you do have Mars in your sign, you have 4 planets in your sign, you're going to just own it. But there is going to be something here where you have to make, it's not even like, for a lot of y'all, it's going to be making decisions, but a lot of it's just prioritizing one thing over the other. It could even be two opportunities you're deciding between. And again, Pentacles are a physical realm, and so even if it's not career work related, which might be happening, it's up to you. It's up to you. You've got all the planets in the balls in your court, and so it's actually really nice. And you may actually be taking on more than one thing and doing it well, to be honest. Yeah. Anyway, Capricorn, y'all are amazing. Thanks so much. Next week we'll dive deep. We'll dive deep, okay? And tier 3 members, yeah, we'll do the second spread. We're gonna look at, we'll pull some cards. We'll pull some cards. And I got the Visconti. Oh yeah, look at these. You can't even shuffle this deck. But we're gonna, we'll pull. This is the first from the 14th century. Well, not this deck. I mean, it's a recreation of it, but we'll do that. So tier 3 members, you know where to find the link. Anyone's welcome to join. Capricorn, happy birthday. Y'all are amazing. I will see you next week. Bye-bye.